Simon Diamond Soul, here again, and this is my new camera. We are here in nature. This is my 2-week vacation. This is my second try with this camera. I don't know why it did shut down again after 12 minutes. So it will be in many parts this video. I have no choice. I have to resume. I cannot talk too much, but I do my best. It's my new camera. I'm trying. The zoom is very difficult, but I hope the image is good. Yeah, I'm very discouraged. It's a Canon, a very good camera, but still have the same problem. It do shut down after a while. So this video will be in many parts. So I try to be faster. I'm in my father's land, and there's a lot of flies here. Yeah, I just wanted to say I'm very sad about the state of my country, Canada. I'm very disappointed in the Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau. And the goal of this video is to introduce you to a man named Pierre Poilievre. He's a politician. Well, I never really liked politicians so much, but this guy, Pierre Poilievre, from the Conservative Party, I think he's our hope. Because right now the cost of living is way too crazy with just inflation, or should I say just inflation. Yeah, Justin Trudeau in his 8 years of power did make this country, Canada, a total mess. Now the cost of living is crazy. I will give you some example. But yeah, it's very hard to film this. I don't even have a case for this new camera, so I have to be very careful. I don't know how it works, why it shut down. Make me angry. So let's get straight to the topic. The cost of living and other problems. One of the problems is groceries and food price, of course, that rise. The gas has rise as well. There's the housing crisis. The mortgage interest costs rise at 3. The rise of mortgage interest rise at 30.6%. 30.6%, and the rent has doubled in the cities, big cities. Rent has doubled due to inflation. And it's the middle class people will now live in tent if things continue like that. Yeah, the middle class we will see them in the tent city. And about tent city, yes, there's the problem with the tent city. The crime rise in big cities like Vancouver and Montreal. Overdose has rise. People are also leaving Canada. Yeah, not only the citizens that always live there, but the immigrants also leaving Canada. That's crazy, because they thought they would have a good life here in Canada, but that's not the case anymore. There's too many people in Canada, but not enough house not enough house to put them so they can live in an apartment or house. Construction is down, and now we are 39, almost 40 million people in Canada. 39 something million people in Canada. So, and we don't have enough house. So the situation is very grim, very dark. The future for Canadians is not looking very well. I just flipped the page. I hope the camera, yeah, maybe there will be 2 parts in this video, because I still have to understand how it works, this camera. It's very complicated camera. Yeah, and Justin Trudeau, he's not worth the cost, like Pierre Poilievre said. He wastes so much. He's a money waster. He wastes so much of our money. Example, during COVID, he print a lot of money. He gave free money away. Yeah, he helped us during COVID, Justin Trudeau, but he sent too much money, because even money was sent to prisoners and even dead people. So there was a lot of mistake during COVID. printing money that causes inflation later. He spent a lot of money with a stupid app like Arrive Can app that costs $54 million. And during the time of the Roxham Road, there was a lot of illegal refugees that came into Canada, but they have to give them shelters. So they put them into expensive hotels, so that costs a lot of money. And by the way, I have nothing against immigration if it's done properly, if it's organized. Not with the Roxham Road was a total failure, but now at least it's they close USA and Canada. They closed the Roxham Road. Justin Trudeau and Joe Biden closed the Roxham Road. That's a good thing, but it was too late. We waste a lot of money. And then Justin Trudeau, he also wastes a lot of money giving money to private corporations like McKinsey, for example. But I don't know much about that, so I won't talk too much about that. But all I can say, my subscribers, is that the Prime Minister of Canada did waste a lot of money that could be used elsewhere, like building home, and that's why Pierre Poilievre wants to build more home for Canadians. Okay, the camera is still running. That's good, but it might be in two parts. Now I just want to say, Justin Trudeau do you know what he's worried about now? He worries that people Justin Trudeau is worried that people are angry at him. Wow, this is very stupid. And Pierre answer is this. Pierre said, "Oops, sorry. I worry about the nurse living in her van. I worry about the tent city in our country, and I worry about drug overdose in Canada. People aren't angry," he said. "They are hurting, and they want hope." And that's why I think Pierre Poilievre from the Conservative Party is the guy. He will give us hope, and I will explain why. But that may be in two parts, this video. So I do my best. First try was a total failure. I had to redo the video again. Yeah, Pierre Poilievre, I trust this guy. I listened to many of his speech, and it makes a lot of sense. So I just flip the page. Yeah, Pierre Poilievre will axe the carbon tax. He will lower the carbon tax. He will also reduce tax for hardworking citizens. He will build more homes for Canadians, and he will make them more affordable. He will attack the housing crisis because the housing costs have doubled. Do you know why? Because construction is down. Canada built fewer homes. Canada is building less homes than 50 years ago. And here's some statistic. In 1972, there was 232,000 houses, and in 2022, 219 houses built only. So in 2022 they built much less home than in 1972, and in 2022 there's 165,000 more people than before, and now we are like almost 40 million people in Canada. So we have to build more home, and Pierre Poilievre, he wants to build more home. Sorry if I speak fast. This new camera, I don't know when it will shut down. But I will stop repeating this. But what are the solutions? You might ask. Yeah, Pierre will do first. He will the bureaucrat and some of the politicians bring more tax for construction of house. Pierre will remove that. He will remove the bureaucratics that block home building. Yes. He will remove all the bureaucratic that stop home from being built. And he will raise the permit of construction of 15% per year per city. That means, for example, if a mayor does not do 50% construction per year, it will be penalized. But those cities who surpass this goal of 50% per year, they will get a bonus. So if they build more than 50%, they will get a bonus. 50% more home building per year per city, plus if you surpass the 15%, you get a building bonus. So Pierre Poilievre encouraged the building of house. So now we are at the conclusion of the video. It's very difficult with this camera to read the script, and yeah, but I will get used to it. So as a conclusion, I want to say, when the common people are suffering from just inflation and the cost of living, our Prime Minister, Justin, is going to the movie Barbie with his son dressing in pink and saying on social media that he's now in Team Barbie. What is this? This makes no sense. Coming from the feminist he is, I'm not surprised, but he's also a woke, so I'm not surprised. By the way, the woke mentality is very toxic. I'm against the woke mentality. And two, Justin Trudeau is going to a trip. Recently, he was going to a trip to Jamaica with his family at $9,000 a night in a luxurious villa with his private jet. Yes, he went to a luxurious villa while people are suffering from inflation. The common people is suffering. While Pierre Poilievre is working hard for the future of Canadians. And his slogan, Pierre Poilievre, is bring it home. And me, I say, yes, bring it home, Pierre. And Trudeau, you must go. Yes, Trudeau must